Okay, we're live.
Okay, great. Welcome to the Arts Council meeting, March 1st, 7:30. Um, can I have a motion to start the meeting?
I make a motion to start the meeting.
I'll second it.
Thanks, Jane. Seconded by Violet. Thank you. Well, let's start off by welcoming Heather to the Arts Council.
Hey, Heather, hi.
Welcome.
Hello, Heather, welcome.
Heather, maybe you want to tell us just a little bit about yourself, and then we'll each just say like a sentence about who we are and what we do
Absolutely.
in real life.
My name's Heather Capel. I have been a Mamaroneck resident since 2009. Been working in Mamaroneck since 2008. I own Artistry Performing Arts on the corner of Boston Post Road and Mamaroneck Avenue, right under Tovami Yoga. And I moved to New York from a about 10-year-long performing career being on the road in 2002. I realized the other day I'm about to have been here 20 years, so I guess that makes me an official New Yorker. I don't know. That's what they say. And so I just, really wanted to continue to be involved in the community and supporting the arts in any way I can. And so I thought that this would be, a great way to do that and meet other people who are like-minded in supporting the arts as well. So thank you so much. And I look forward to being part of the council.
Good.
Thanks. Welcome, Heather. It's so great that you're here. I'll start. I'm a visual artist. I'm a painter. I've been on the council for a number of years, and my kids have grown up here and gone through Rhinebeck schools. And so we have a mix here of members and volunteers. So some of our members who have to rotate off, they stay around as volunteers to continue to help out on the council because they have so much fun here with us. So that's me. I'm one of the co-chairs. Marina Kiriakou is the other co-chair who's not here yet. But let's go over to Carrie. She's our, in my screen, she's next. So I'll call on people.
Okay, hi, Heather. I'm the recording secretary, so if you see me writing things, I am paying attention. I'm a writer, poet, editor in a nutshell, basically. And actually, I was the new kid on the block until you. Thank you.
All right, over to Jane.
Oh, wait.
What?
Did you say me? You said me, right? Jane?
Yeah, Jane. Yep,
Okay, hi.
please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jane Dorian. I've lived in Mamaroneck forever, it seems. I'm not an artist. I do like writing. And now that I'm in Elizabeth's poetry group, I really like poetry, writing it. I mean, I love reading it. And I work in the education field. So and then I have been on the council for a number of years. And I love working with all these people. And part of some of the things that I do each year is to run the poetry festival. And this year, of course, it will be very memorable because of the passing of Mary Louise Cox, who started it over 30 years ago. So I think we all feel very moved by all the things that she's done for our village and for poetry and for people in general, and making life more beautiful and more kind. So that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Jane. We will discuss her on the agenda, but thank you for sharing that. It's very true. So Marina's having a hard time connecting. I just forwarded her the link, the invite again. So, but let's keep going. We'll go on to Larry.
Welcome, Heather. Larry Cohen. I've been here 8 years, Westchester, and I'm going to tell you that you are joining a phenomenal group of people. And I'm amazed at all of them. I truly mean that. So welcome.
Oh, thanks, Larry. Okay, thank you, Larry. All right, on to Violet.
Oh, hi. I'm Violet Uceda Linder. I am a long time, realize I've been Mamaroneck for 31 years and in Larchmont before that since 1969. So I'm a local girl. Trained artist who did not do art for a really long time to make a living, like a lot of women, and retired early at 62 to now sit at home for a year and getting my feet wet back in the artist realm, trying to bring art to the community and also working on my own stuff. And again, Larry is right. There's a very interesting bunch of women and man, excuse me, that are very, very pleasant and easy to work with. I've been enjoying my time with them.
Great. Thank you, Violet. Thank
Hi,
you.
everybody.
Yeah, Marina's here. We're all giving a couple sentences to introduce ourselves to Heather, and we introduce
Where is
I
Heather? I
so
don't have Heather on my
there she is.
screen.
Oh,
I'll find
I'll
her.
review. Okay,
Hi, Heather.
Shari.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
I was on the council for years and years and years and years, and I rotated off to give other people a chance. And now I'm on the ethics committee, ethics board, actually. Yeah, you're going to have a really good time. This is a good group. And I realized lately that the great thing about the Arts Council is that all you have to do is make people happy in the village, and don't have to vote on law or, you know, any bad stuff. So welcome.
Great. Solange and Joyce Marie, because Joyce Marie's on the phone. So, but
Yes,
Solange.
indeed. I'm going to I'm going to speak for me, and then I'm going to, you know, be this little puppet that Joyce Marie's going to talk to me in my ear. I served 2 terms as the council's chair. I am a writer, journalist, corporate communicator. In the arts, I also sing and play the piano. I'm still connected with the council because I also manage a community orchestra called St. Thomas Orchestra, which is based here in Mamaroneck. And for the last, oh my God, 6 years, I think, has been the orchestra that gives a fabulous outdoor concert before and during our 4th of July fireworks in Harbor Island Park. I'm also involved currently for my sins as the chair of the board of a new group called Westchester Music Festival. We were just about to get rolling a year ago. And now, of course, we're regrouping. Okay, Joyce Marie Washburn, tell me what you want to say about yourself.
Well, Mary Louise Cox put me on the Arts Council more than 10 years ago, and Maria made me a very nice art page, so if anyone wants to see my work, www.joycemariewashburn.com.
All right. Wait. Wait. Okay. No. Just slow down.
Joyce Marie, I am crying 8-year-old. Sorry about that.
Joyce Marie Washburn is an artist who works in paint and fabric. She said that Mary Louise Cox put her on the council about 10 years ago. She has a web page, joycemariewashburn.com. Is that right? And very good. I also forgot to mention, strangely enough, that I worked with Jane on Poetry Live for several years. And Mary Louise Cox was a very, very meaningful figure to me in many, many profound ways. All right, Joyce Marie, I think that's it for the 2 of us.
Thanks, Joyce Marie and Solange. Melissa.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I have my own, I consider myself a freelance graphic designer. I make hair bows and shadow boxes. I sell them on Etsy. I haven't put the hair bows up yet. My shop on Etsy is currently on hold. It's on vacation, but I customize shadow boxes. I love what the Arts Council is doing to beautify the area. And I've been with the Arts Council for several years. I participated in the crafts fair for several years. And I hope to be able to continue. Unfortunately, I have to move, so I will still be listening to the videos, even if I can't participate anymore, because I'd be unfortunately maybe moving out of the area. But I have made some friends, I hope, here, and I've enjoyed my time here. And my things are listed on the Arts Council's Arts Fair, Crafts Fair Marketplace on Facebook. And I'll be adding some more hair bows later to that.
Thanks,
So-
Melissa. Thank you.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Elizabeth?
Hi, welcome, Heather. I'm Liz O'Rourke. I live in Rhinebeck over by the Carvel, and I hope you have that like very excited first day of school feeling. That's how I felt on my first meeting too. I'm new as well. I joined the Arts Council this fall. I'm a poet. I run the poetry program at the library. We have lectures and meetings monthly. And I have two little girls. Hope is 6 and Sinead is 3. And I think you are gonna really like being on this committee. There's a lot of positivity and collaboration and ease that I've kind of witnessed in the short time that I've been on here. And there's a real willingness for listening and for considering and for asking for help with an idea, which I think is really strengthening. It's a good group, and I'm happy that you're here. So welcome.
Thank you, Liz. Over to Robin.
Hi, welcome. I'm Robin Campbell, and I'm living in Mamaroneck and Rhinebeck for almost 34 years. My children, both of them went to Rhinebeck. I joined as a volunteer and served 2 terms and continue as a volunteer here on the council. I am interested in the arts from the aspects of theater, music. I'm not a painter, but I like performing. I'm in several vocal groups, and my a cappella groups, the Soundettes, have performed many times at the summer concerts. And happily sang my song. And luckily in July 2019, before COVID hit, so we got that in. This is a very interesting and nice professional group of women and men with different ideas, and they're creative in many aspects, and they work together very nicely. So I think you'll enjoy being part of this committee.
Thanks, Robin. Over to Melinda. Are you there, Melinda? Or are you just listening in?
She's muted.
Yes, I see. All right, let's go over to Marina. Uh-oh.
I'll try my best. Hi, everyone. Hi, Heather. I have to find you again on my screen. You went away. There you are. Hi. So I am very happy to meet you and to welcome you. We do have a great committee. We have a great board, and we have great volunteers, I'm very happy to say. And we look forward to you joining us. I'm a longtime resident of Mamaroneck, 28 years, and I raised 2 artists in this community myself, and I've been involved in the arts for a long time. I'm a photographer and writer, and right now more a writer and a story coach, and just very passionate about supporting artists, which I have done in some form most of my life. So the Arts Council gives us a lot of opportunity to be creative and work together. And I think all of us are, from what I've seen, are pretty uniquely collaborating and interested in bringing whatever we have together. And I think we are, to Liz's point, a group of listeners and a group of active contributors. So we look forward to you bringing what all the experience that you've got from artistry and other places, I'm sure. So welcome. And I'm sorry, I don't usually speak like this. I've got a cold. So
Oh.
just a
You
nagging.
sound kind of normal on the screen, so
Oh, good.
you
Well,
don't sound bad at all.
Feel better.
There's
I've got to
there's
interrupt
Melinda.
and tell you all that my dear friend Larry took the time to write me a text and tell me that I look basically awful and tired and all that. Love you, Larry. He didn't say
I didn't say
awful.
awful, I said exhausted.
He did, but you know, you can't help it. John says that. But I only share that because I love you for it. It's really cute. And no, I'm okay. I just might start hacking away, but it's not COVID, thank God, and I'm fine.
Oh, good. I'm
But
glad
anyway,
to hear
Feel
that.
better.
Yeah, Melinda, hi.
Sorry,
You
hi.
wanted to say-
Witching hour here for my
No,
family.
good.
Hi, Heather. We've met a couple of times before. I've got two little ones that are probably going to come your way very soon to artistry. So duck.
Can't wait.
I'm a painter. I've been in Mamaroneck for about 5 years, two little kids, originally from Texas, and have been in New York for about 20, 25 years now. So I joined the council a couple of years ago. I'm trying to get on the ground running here to help out as much as I can. But it's a great spot. All these people are amazing, and welcome. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, Melinda. Thank you. All right, there, you met everyone. And Nora, do you want to say a quick hi, Nora?
Heather and
You
I
can't
are
forget
neighbors.
Nora.
We know each other.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
okay.
neighbors,
All right. Well,
friends.
let's move on.
We have a close
Okay.
mutual friend.
You know Nora.
Yeah, so we know
Okay.
each other.
She's our trustee liaison and keeps us in check.
Functioning.
So, functioning, yes. Let's did everybody get a chance to review the minutes?
Yes.
Does anybody have any changes or corrections or anything that needs to, well, good. Okay, can I have a motion to approve?
Sure.
I move to approve.
Yeah.
Okay, Melinda, and seconded Marina?
I'll second.
Marina.
Okay, great. Okay, let's go on to Poetry Live. Jane and Marina, how are we in shape for that?
Well, I'll
Jane,
just
you
say
wanna
that I did get the first batch of just permission slips for the students to be, on the screen and to be streamed, and that's the first batch. I know that's from Jenny Thiel from Rhinebeck. So she very proudly, I think she sent all her poems to Marina, because Marina's in charge of the anthology. And so we have another, at least, let's see, almost about 3 weeks before they have to really hand in all the poems to Marina. So we're looking forward to this. And I think the teachers are excited. I hope they have their kids submit all their wonderful poems, and we'll see, because it's obviously hard for teachers now. During the pandemic, they've had a lot of challenges, but we'll see. I think it will be, a wonderful addition this year. Thanks to Marina.
Both of us.
Remind everyone of the date, please.
Oh.
The date of it.
The date of the celebration is April 25th, which is a Sunday, the last Sunday of the month.
Yep.
And it's at 2:30.
Okay.
And it will be covered live on LMC TV. And then
Okay.
there will be a link that anybody can access after that.
Oh,
and so can anybody watch it live? Is
not,
it
not it,
open
well,
to
it's
the-
usually just the teachers, students, families, friends. And so Heather, now you can watch it too. It doesn't go out to the general public, really. It just goes out to the people who, but I guess, people, obviously the families can tell whomever they want to watch it.
And the whole Arts Council will certainly get a link. So
Okay, but it's
Also-
not something that we want to publicize to through the village or anything,
No.
even though it's,
I don't think
okay.
so.
I just
No.
want to check. Okay.
We are also going to be honoring Mary Louise that day because I don't know if you've shared the news. I think it's been sent around, but Mary Louise died 2 weeks ago. So great loss to our community. And she is the founder and champion of Poetry Live all these years, 20 years. It's our 20th anniversary this year. So we'll be doing a very special 20th anniversary tribute to Mary Louise. And I'll also share the really fun news that Liz, our Liz O'Rourke, is going to be our guest speaker at Poetry Live. So we're really looking forward to welcoming her, our poet in residence on the council. So yay, congratulations.
Yeah.
So we're happy about that.
That's
Floored. I'm still floored. I'm very
So
excited.
we will update everybody as we move forward, but Poetry Live's in good shape.
Can I ask a question?
Great.
Wait, Jackie?
Yeah.
Has the council thought at all about having another village poet laureate or Mamaroneck poet laureate?
I mean, we have not. I mean, who
We have not.
gives that
Title?
title? Yeah,
Honor.
like,
Who
Yeah,
gave
honor.
the title originally to Mary Louise? Do you know?
Was it the mayor? The mayor?
Well, so she was the poet laureate of both the town and the village together. So, Laura, do you know who that was?
I mean, the two boards could get together to do that. You know,
It would be nice to have,
I actually think it was Kathy Zabel's idea.
That's what I think.
But I think it was Kathy's idea. So
right. So that would have been the mayor of the village. So maybe the council might want to bring it up. I don't know, what the Board of Trustees may, or is the village going to do any sort of commemoration or anything, or?
haven't discussed anything.
Well, you're leading into our segue to our next topic, which is, I mean, this was just one part, I think, of what we're doing. And Solange, maybe do you want to share what's happening?
Sure. Can I also just ask a question about Poetry Live?
Yeah.
Jane, where will the students be when they recite their poetry?
So LMC is going to do the Zoom. And so we'll have to, well, Marina has talked to them. So they'll have some way of having each student maybe full screen as they recite their poem.
They're not going to be at the Emlyn. They're going to be
No,
at their
no,
homes
all
or wherever.
virtual,
Okay.
all virtual.
Okay. Thanks.
it's a Zoom event.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Jackie. When I was involved with Poetry Live, I got to know Mary Louise Cox I've been in Mamaroneck about 12 years, got to know her for about 9 years or so. The tributes to Mary Louise, Mayor Tom wrote a beautiful thing on Facebook. George Latimer commented, they talked about her kindness. Mary Louise was more than just kind of like a nice, kind person. She was that, no question about it. She was also one of the toughest women that I've ever known. She grew up as an abandoned child in North Dakota, shuffled among relatives. And out of that background, she forged a life as an artist. I had no idea about the work she did in prisons, about how she brought arts programs to prisoners. She also, through Poetry Live, affected, I mean, when you consider 20 years of Poetry Live and how many students, maybe 40 or 50 in each program, she affected the lives of over 1,000 kids that learned to express themselves. And what an incredible gift that is. That is as important as winning a sports championship. And, you know, we all sometimes may think that the arts take a little bit of a second place. You know, everybody's so excited about sports and all that. The arts are just as important. And to see these kids get up on stage at the Emlyn Theater, having practiced their poetry, having been so brave, so courageous to make themselves so vulnerable and just blow us all away. with the way they enabled us to look at our world in different ways. That's what Mary Louise Cox did. And that is absolutely huge. Her contribution to Westchester, to this community, was just enormous. So as I said, she profoundly affected my own life. Every time I met her, I was inspired. We shared poetry together. She encouraged Ella Chin, who is about maybe 13 now, young girl, very talented poet.
A freshman in college.
Oh God.
How time goes, time goes.
She's a freshman in college?
She's a freshman in college.
13.
Oh man, that is sad. That is truly sad. Solange. That is sad.
Just a few years. You just missed a few years.
Work is impressive.
It was only yesterday that Ella was 9, okay?
Right.
I was at Mary Louise's house with her.
Right.
So anyway, I got to thinking, I have walked my dog past this corner. There's a patch of grass where we, the Arts Council, we were donated 2 sculptures, and we put them on this patch of grass. It's right across from the library. It's at the corner of Library Lane and right near the police station. And so I would walk there with my dog, and I would think, there's nowhere around this library to sit on a nice day and read. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a bench here, right here, I never did anything about it. And now I thought, oh my gosh, Mary Louise and her husband, Fred Rosenberg, were incredible supporters of the library and of writing and of the arts. So my idea is a memorial bench. You can have a little plaque on it. The Arts Council also paid for 2 plaques at the sculptures. The bench itself cost $1,600. You put in a request with the Board of Trustees. Marina, I think you might have asked about the timeline. I'm not sure about the timeline. I'm not sure how long it takes. But I contacted Augie Fusco, and I said, is there anything else that has to be done? An environmental review, a site survey, anything? He says, no. So that's the idea. And Marina, I understand her sons are in favor.
Solange, how is the plaque large enough to put a small line of her poetry?
Well, the plaque that is on, if you see any of the benches in the park,
Yep, I have.
The plaque is small.
Okay.
It's really small on the bench. But, we have these plaques on stands in front of the sculptures, the name of Ernest Shaw, the name of the donor, and they cost about $300 a piece. The funny thing is, when I was looking back through my files, I came up with a plaque proposal that had a couple of lines of Mary Louise's poetry on it, and Mary Louise, and I thought, that's interesting. What was that? But what it turned into was the plaques in front of the sculptures. So to have something bigger would probably be on a stand near the bench.
But I think we should work on that too. Whoever brought that up, I think that a plaque with some poetry and the bench, somehow connected in some way.
That was Elizabeth's idea.
Nice idea.
Yeah,
the family would like to
Elizabeth.
have poetry, and they'd like to be involved as well, and maybe contribute. So we can find out about that or discuss it with them. But they're excited to do that. And what was I going to say? Well, I don't know.
You could also do, they have the really nice plaques that are on like a rock or kind of a boulder.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
They're very nice because it's nature, and it's not just stuck into the ground.
If there's any way we can move this through quickly, it would be wonderful to commemorate the bench and her words at Poetry Live. And then we can show some video footage of the bench in front of the library. That would just be really nice.
Yeah.
So what do we need to do to move that forward?
You can just make a request through Augie to the Board of Trustees and we can approve it. It doesn't take long. So, and it doesn't take long to get it on the agenda. So, we set our agendas the Wednesday before a meeting, and our meetings are the 2nd and 4th Mondays.
And do you think, Nora, that cost is ballpark? I mean,
Yeah, that probably is a good ballpark for it.
okay.
And does the village buy all the benches from one vendor, and they already have an accountant, so it's just a matter of.
I don't know how long it takes. So I don't know how long it takes from when you order the bench or when you donate the bench for the village to do it. So it might be worth,
seeing if we can expedite it. Just letting them know that it's the 20th anniversary. I mean, we can put that all into the proposal. So
send it. I mean, if you send it Monday or Tuesday, our agenda gets set Wednesday for the. Oh gosh, no, we were sorry. We were the week.
Can we send it tomorrow so they'll have it for Wednesday?
Tomorrow we can have it. If you send it tomorrow, we can have it for Monday's meeting. And
Oh, it's a Monday meeting. Okay.
Monday meeting, yeah.
Can we send it Wednesday?
Great. So, but
just send a note that you're going to do it. Just send a note that you want to do this, and then you might even be able to wait till Thursday or Friday to send all the backup. But if you're committed to doing it, just have a placeholder on the agenda.
Got it.
I can't imagine anybody. I mean, I'm not speaking for anybody else, except I can't imagine anybody.
Yeah.
A good idea.
Do you want me to write something, Marina?
Yeah, that'd be great. And
right.
let's you and I talk about this and make sure that we're in position to have this email out tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Let's talk.
Sure. Nora,
great.
Question. That's the price of the bench. Is there an additional cost to install it? Like, do we need a concrete slab or?
Village just does the installation because it's in the park. So we always approve benches with sort of what the donation of the bench is. I think the village actually does the installation in-house.
So we just have to make sure we have enough time in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because that's to me the biggest issue is getting this thing installed.
Well, the benches are pre-made apparently, so they're
right.
ready to
I'm
go.
saying if they have to put a concrete slab down,
they do
allow that time.
They do, yeah. Each bench it sits on a concrete slab.
Yeah. So, excuse me, we'll find out.
Do we need to vote on that, Nora, or I mean, is that just something that we send it over to the Board of Trustees?
I mean, typically what happens is individuals request it. So if the Arts Council is requesting it, you probably should vote on it. Typically, it's an individual request for a family member.
Okay. So all in favor of proposing the bench for Mayor Louise Cox?
Aye.
Okay. That's unanimous. Okay, great.
So I'm going to ask this as well, since what's going to also back up the time frame is the plaque itself. It's not just the bench, but we're talking about the plaque that goes on it. Are we doing a separate one? Are we doing the main plaque? What's going to say on it? So I'm just saying, I think we need to move that along at the same time.
Yeah, let me draft that too. Okay, can I draft the wording for that? And then we could, you could send it to her sons, and we'll send
her
it
daughter. Yeah,
her daughter. Sorry.
Yeah,
and send it around to the group too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll draft that. Getting a plaque made, I recall, was actually pretty quick.
They're quick, yeah. But we have to get it all, out there and approved and the whole thing. So let's do that.
Do you guys want to work on after that's kind of in motion, the additional plaque with the poetry, or is that?
That's what I'm going to draft.
That's not as much of a rush. I think that's going to take longer, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get the bench done with the plaque, and then we'll figure out the rest. Okay. Anything else?
No, not on that. No.
Okay. Okay. So let's move on to the Arts and Eats, the art project for the fall for the Avenue and the restaurants.
Well, we've been meeting quite a bit. We're kind of on a 3-week, we're meeting every 3 weeks. So it feels like I'm always in some kind of meeting. But I feel that we're just about ready to begin the process of sending out the preliminary call to artists. Marina and Carrie and Larry and the rest of us have been working on the wording of exactly what we're going to send out. Marina put together a really nice graphic that we're going to be using on each of the pieces. And also we're just about ready for something as a preliminary to start approaching the restaurants to sort of give them a heads up about what's coming up and gathering some interest in that. And hopefully, like within the next couple of weeks, we'll be ready to hit the road. I'm going to go deliver stuff in person to each of the heads of the Rye group and the Mamaroneck group And then myself and whoever else wants to volunteer, we're going to break up the restaurants in town and begin to approach them on that. There is another part of this that Marina has been more involved with, where we're going to be doing little skits or little PSAs.
Interviews.
Yeah, interviews with the local restaurants, and Marina can fill you up on where we are with that and her progress with LMC. So.
Yeah, so I'll just take 1 second to review what Arts and Eats is for Heather, because you don't know about it. So what Arts and Eats is a two-phased program that combines the Arts Council. We're collaborating with the restaurants in Mamaroneck, and we're proposing to do a festival in the fall called Arts and Eats, and we're going to be inviting all of the eateries, food provider, not every food provider, but like specialty food providers like Mercurio's Pasta, and I can't think of the other food providers right now, but mostly it's restaurants and small eateries. And we're hoping to create a forum, a festival for 2 weeks in September, where artists that, as Violet said, through MAG, through the Mamaroneck Artists Guild, and through the Rye Arts Council, not Rye Arts Council, Rye Arts Center, and our own outreach. We're hoping to get artists that are willing to paint or photograph or do any kind of two-dimensional art to in art that is themed around culinary, food-related ideas, to put their installations in during that 2-week festival. We're going to be promoting both the restaurants and the artists together. We're going to be pairing them together, and then we're going to be promoting them. So leading up to that, we have identified some restaurants that we're going to be doing these interviews with starting in the month of April. So LMC TV is going to, it's really a nice program that they're offering us. It's part of their community conversation segment on television, and for 10 minutes they're going to be featuring 2 restaurants, so 5 minutes each. They might extend it a little bit, but it looks like about 5 minutes each, and 2 restaurants will be featured every month, and they're going to be talking about, you know, what the artistry of their offering is. So we're really trying to get the art in there, and they're really excited. Violet and Jane have approached a lot of the restaurants. I've approached the restaurants as well, speaking to them about this community conversation project, and they're really happy about the support that we're giving them. They feel a little bit out in the cold, you know, during the pandemic, and really in need of some support. So we're hoping that by September the pandemic will be well on its way, or, you know, hopefully we'll be enjoying street life a little bit more anyway. So that's what Arts and Eats is, and I already described the community conversations portion that Violet was talking about. So I think we're in good shape, and we have more to report next time, but we're on schedule for April for 2 restaurants to be featured.
We went out yesterday.
Sounds so good. Sounds great.
There's also an opening event on that Saturday that we're planning as well. So there'll be a map given out with restaurants associated, artists affiliated with, to make more of a big deal about it. So, yeah. And I want to add Jane to that list of who's on this committee, because she's phenomenal.
Oh, did we not say that? Jane,
No.
yeah.
Oh, you did.
I mentioned Jane. I said Jane was going to all the restaurants. But yes, Jane, actually, I'll just say this whole committee is great. It's been so much fun working together. So.
By the way, it's every 2 weeks we've been meeting, not every 3 weeks.
Okay, yeah. That's why I feel like
you guys are committed. All right, it sounds awesome.
And we also
really
like to mention that the artists will have an opportunity to have what do you call it? Postcard or information, so that if somebody is interested in purchasing their artwork or learning more about the artist, it'll be a focus on the restaurants being advertised and also the artists and the local art, because there is quite a lot that's very hidden, that, you know, artists are solitary souls, most of us, and we need to get out of the closet every once in a while. That's
Heather, any of these
all
things
right.
that we did tonight, if you want to join, just jump right in.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Because we're looking for help. That's why you're here.
Yes.
We need your help.
So the next item is the tote bags that I'm working on. So I found the vendor from the rec department who can procure the tote bags. So I'm getting one step closer to the tote bags, and I have the screen. So hopefully by next meeting, we'll have some to show and some.
You have
to,
the screen? You have the screen in your possession?
I have the screen. I have the screen. Yeah, it's
that's a
like
big
one
deal.
little step at a time. So it's
That's
coming
great.
along. We'll get there. And then for the summer update, not really much to update. I mean, last time we really fleshed through what we kind of thought we could do and couldn't do, and it's so unclear. But we kind of decided to, the drive-in movies and.
I have a little more
Somebody-
information about that.
Who's that?
Nora, it's Nora.
Nora, that's Nora.
Oh, okay, Nora.
There was guidance from the governor, and we're going to be able to do some concerts that are very spread out in the park. They are going to do the Fireman's Carnival.
Oh.
Very spread out, and we are having fireworks at this stage on, I think it's Sunday of that weekend.
Gosh.
The date.
Wow.
There may be, so it's probably worth checking with Jason, who
Okay.
is really kind of figuring out the details about what you actually could do. What you could and couldn't do.
Nora, what about
Okay.
Shakespeare then?
Maybe. I mean, I think the problem with Shakespeare is it was so hard to hear,
Yeah.
and so we have to keep people very spread out. There's still going to be social distancing, and they won't use amplification. So that might be a limiting factor.
Right. That wouldn't work. Hmm.
I mean, they won't ever, even in a situation like this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The things have changed, so you can't have the intimacy, but you can spread out.
I know that I mean,
Worth checking.
I don't know what the budget is or anything like that, but we did shows in the park all summer last summer, and we used Brian McPartland from the Emlyn and his production company. He does everything from body mics, which can be pricey, to just standing mics in front of the bandstand that aren't as expensive and really amplify. So I mean, with the body mics, I mean, he was like, I could turn it up and they could hear you back at the studio. So I had heard about the when they had come through and there wasn't any amplification, and that was a little bit of a problem. I had heard that from Jason, but like I say, I don't know if there's a way to make that work with a production company, but it worked well for us.
Well, if you want, Larry, do you want me to send, I think it was Maria, an email and ask if they've.
I actually sent an email today to Sean, who I think is their outreach. I don't know if it's the right person, but it's one.
Yeah, no, Sean, it was Sean and Maria, I think.
So I found Sean on the website. I've been part of that. So I did send an email today to him just saying, what's your plans for the summer?
Right.
I don't have any response yet, but I did reach out to ask the question.
Well, if they're going to do things a little differently, do you guys want to consider that, or?
I think it's worth asking the question. If they're saying they're doing something, we may want to come back and say, if we're socially distancing, which is what we're being requested to do, we'd like you to think about miking, that, and we're paying for it, but see what their response is.
Well, they may, if they decided to do that anyway, they may have their own equipment.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So I'll follow up if I don't hear from them in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Great. That's exciting.
Nora, what about
Love to have them back. That'd be really fun.
Any thought about a concert?
I think the rec department is thinking about that concert with the Peak. So
let me tell everybody about that, because I don't know that that's so. What about the 4th of July concert though, Nora? I think that's what Solange was referring to.
I don't know, because people are going to have to be spread out. So the thought is that people are going to be in different areas to see the fireworks. So I don't know. I mean, I think that really Jason is the person who's doing the math to figure out, what the square footage has to be per person. So I would see if Jason thinks it's at all feasible.
Because there are other factors going on. The musicians have to feel comfortable playing together and rehearsing.
Right.
So we are just starting.
Typically rehearse inside the courtroom.
Right. So we are just starting on that process to kind of poll the musicians. We have canceled the St. Thomas Orchestra May concert because there was no way that we could start rehearsals. Usually at this time for the May concert, not enough vaccine. The schools where we perform are still not open to outside groups. But July 4 is a little bit further out and it's outdoors. So if you want me to let them know about this conversation.
I really, instead of getting them excited, I would really check with Jason and Jerry, because you're also going to have rehearsal space in Village Hall. That's not, that might not be an option. Not Village Hall, but in the courtroom.
Yeah, but Nora, if people are getting vaccinated, then things change, which is kind of, what the big push is now. So,
but things only change if the governor's guidance says it changes. And so whether or not it's a good idea to have a whole bunch of people rehearsing, we haven't been using the courtroom. So, that might be a limiting factor. That might, I just think that.
Well, I guess let's keep the conversation going. I mean, obviously all the pieces have to fall into place, but it's worth discussing, right? To see.
Right.
I can check in with Jason Solange if you want, because I'm gonna email him anyway. Do you want me to loop you in on that?
Yeah, please copy me on that. In addition, we're looking at the League of American Orchestras studies of aerosols from wind instruments. That's really, they're pursuing that. And what other orchestras around the world are doing to, socially distance each other. I mean, it's very fluid and just, at this point, a little preliminary. But everybody really wants to play. They really, really want to play again. It's just such pent up.
I could see that.
Again, it's when we were out yesterday and in town, we walked into Hashanash, and the lady there said she very much missed all of the things that we were doing. Because the year, was it 2019? Was it rain practically every single time we planned anything?
Yes.
Well, both of the Mamaroneck Avenue street fairs were rained out.
Yep.
And I think 2 concerts were rained out that year.
Exactly. And it's funny how quickly they forgot. She was like, oh my God, they used to do all this stuff and then there's nothing. And I'm like, but last year, before that, it rained every single time. And then this year, of course, nothing was done. So we're losing our presence in terms of people, because people have such a short memory and they've been inside so long. So if, whatever we can do, whatever, as even like the drive-in or whatever, or going through town.
Yeah, we're going to do our best to get it back. I mean, that's what we have to do. I mean, I think people are going to be so hungry for it too, to get out and to do things. And that kind of leads into the concert that I spoke with Jason. So the Capitol Theater and the Peak radio station approached Jason about doing a concert at Harbor Island, a summer concert. And he wanted to know what we kind of thought about that. And I talked to Marina and Shari, and we thought it was a great idea. I mean, the idea about it would be to keep it kind of community focused, even though it would be a bigger stage and a bigger band. But Jason was presenting it in terms of having maybe a local band for a warm-up band, having local food vendors, food trucks or whatever, a section for maybe, he said, like artisan section for local community artists to display and have things for sale. So I think he proposed one concert. Is that right, Nora, to the Board of Trustees? I don't know, how was it received?
Actually, so Wednesday night is the night that the rec committee, the rec department's presenting their budget. So it might be
Okay.
somebody, it's at 5 o'clock, and I know some people from the rec department are going to be coming, and maybe one of, somebody wants to come from your group to talk about it. So I think we'll know more at that date. The budget seems to be a little bit fluid.
Okay. So that's another event that we would be supporting, I guess, and Sherry was offering to work on that too. So, what do you guys think about that? I mean, I thought it sounded great.
That
Big
sounds good.
concert.
Sounds great.
And I mean, I think for us, we've done our summer band concerts and we just can't get kind of the traction and the
Right.
following. And I think like a big event like this will really, show people what can be done, and they know how to do this. This is their thing, so.
Right. And I think as far as I remember the blurb that Jason had given to the trustees, that they're gonna pay for it, the cap, right? And the people are gonna pay for it. And as they're huge and they get huge bands. And I think that it's really would be a great precedent to set, because you're right, Jackie, we've tried so many different things and we just cannot get the audience to justify, the cost of it. So maybe we could, if this is successful, this might be the start of something, that we could continue. So hopefully.
Mamaroneck. Jackie, what would our role be with the Arts Council?
Who said that?
Robin.
I think we would be a supporter. I mean, a collaborator. We would certainly, be in on the meetings and kind of, if we do go with, having like a local warm-up band, I would think we would help choose that band. And I mean, we'd just be part of the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it again.
Well,
That makes sense?
I'm helping with that.
Okay, great. Okay, sounds good. I'll make a note. On to other business.
Jackie, is there any update on the tree project?
I haven't heard anything. Nora, how did that go over with the Board of Trustees?
Board of Trustees liked it a lot, so I think it's a matter of just, figuring out who's going to be in charge of running it and running it. The Board of Trustees thought it was a great idea.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Okay.
And the tree committee thought it was a great idea. So I think maybe you want to have a group from, like a subgroup of the tree committee and a subgroup of the Arts Council get together and make a plan.
Okay. Larry, you're in on that?
I
All right,
like
Larry, me, and
I could help too.
what?
I could help.
Sherry? Okay. So we proposed, they asked us to come up with a essential workers tribute. And I think Larry came up with a great idea of a living tribute of a circle of trees, with a plaque explaining what it was, somewhere in the village. So, okay, so great. I'm glad. So, I'll try to connect with the tree committee, I guess. Maybe they have a person or two, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the concrete barrier discussion?
I kind of looked at that, and I didn't really care for having like it raised up. I mean, I thought that just.
Oh no, I'm
the
sorry.
concrete barrier.
Yeah, I was talking, I'm on another one already.
So the
Sorry.
concrete barriers for the avenue.
Right.
I reached out to the Chamber of Commerce. I tried to find out what restaurants had the concrete barriers. I didn't get very far. I didn't get a response. So I don't know.
I can send you a list of the restaurants
that
that got it. I can tell you that we're just, the middle of March is when we start sidewalk cafe permits, which are different from the street dining permits. And there has been interest among restaurants for dining in the street. So, I think if it goes forward, it would be great to have the Arts Council involved with that, but I will get the name of, we have a list of restaurants that did have dining in the street, and you might assume that it might be the same or others. You know, even some more.
Okay.
But I can send that list.
Okay.
But we haven't, like,
So where's,
facilitated it yet, but we have the barriers.
okay, concrete barriers.
Yeah, because we bought them last year, so we have the barriers.
Okay. So the idea is, just to refresh everyone, is to paint like the outside of the barriers with a certain color scheme, like maybe 3 colors. And I was thinking about this. I don't know if I emailed everybody, but the exterior is more like the village, like the inside of the barrier is more like the restaurant. So if we keep the exterior, those 3 colors that Liz brought up, which I thought were 3 or 4, and then whoever is going to do the painting, we have to see their design and know what they're going to do and kind of say like, yeah, okay, that'll work, or no, that's not happening. You know, we can help them come up with something that is cohesive so that when you drive or walk down that avenue, it feels like it's of a certain, you know, sense. It's not all jumbled and mixed in. It has a connection to each other through the color and maybe even.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry?
You want guidelines so they know what, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks good. Yeah. So.
And where are these people coming from? Did we decide like that are going to be painting, and is it the restaurants themselves, or are we just going to do a call to the village?
I don't know who.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. I just
ask
don't think we
around,
talked
like
about
who
it. Yeah.
who wants to paint some concrete? I mean,
Jackie, I
haven't
wonder if we
figured that
could,
out yet.
Jackie, I wonder if we could do sort of like the call to artists thing where you give people the palette in advance of what they are and they send in a submission, and then we choose from the submissions who will be featured. That way, I wonder just if that way you will already kind of have a semi-commitment from whomever sends something in that they would do it. And I don't think that it necessarily would make sense budget-wise to, you know, send the paint samples for them to send something back. But I wonder if you could give some sort of little primer out and say, you know, we need, did you say 12 to 15 in the last meeting? I can't remember. It might be more than
I
that.
didn't say that, but that sounds about the right number.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I wonder if.
No, that's a good idea. So like a call out for submissions, and similar in a way to the, has anybody seen what the Rye Art Center is doing with the butterflies?
Yeah.
I'll send that around to everybody. They're putting a call out to artists to paint these metal butterflies that they're going to put all around town, different sizes, and you have to submit your design to them and then they approve it. Similar to that. So I get what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense.
So just to put out
the
there,
barriers.
though, we need to, I'm just, as a businessman, I'm saying this, I think we need to make sure we work in concert with the Arts and Eats, because that committee is about to do the exact same thing.
Right.
In restaurants. With a
Right.
call to, you know, so I'm just saying, let's make sure the timing's accurate, and we just, otherwise, just, I want to make sure we send a cohesive message to the village.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a concern because this is going to be upon us like immediately. These outdoor spaces are going to be set up. I mean, we don't have to do it immediately, but I'm just wondering if.
Yeah, we have artists on the council. You guys, are you guys interested in doing it? Melinda and
yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to. I probably
figured I would
be
doing
interested
one.
in doing it too. I mean, you could also, I mean, maybe we reach out to the high school. No.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I think in order to make it kind of professional looking, I don't want to say professional, but it has to have a certain, you know,
right.
Look.
Yeah.
And if they can do it, which maybe they can, I mean,
right.
many kids can, you know, so that's definitely a possibility. But what is more of your concern, the timing, Maureen?
I'm kind of concerned about how it's going to look, to tell you the truth. Even if we get, you know, the quality, I just hate the thought of our avenue going from one problem to another, and the next problem might be kind of schlocky stuff out there. It's not easy to paint.
Yeah, I mean,
how large are these things?
Yeah.
So I think our idea is really lovely, but the execution, Melinda, don't you think it's not so?
It would concern me. I mean, I'd be nervous doing it too. I'd be happy to do it, but I would be a little bit nervous to do it. Because it's, I mean, concrete, and there's going to be, they're not perfect. It's not flat.
Yeah.
It's not,
They have to be cleaned.
so there's going to be somebody that is a precision painter and or really doesn't, that has a lot of definition within their work. It's going to be tough, I think. Like I would be nervous doing it, but I would do it. But I would kind of probably give myself a lot of leeway. Hence, then it would probably look schlocky.
Well, maybe then it's not. Maybe it's not a call out to all the artists. Maybe it's just a crew of artists doing, a similar type. I was picturing a lot of the concrete still kind of showing, but then like flat shapes and flat color. Maybe even stenciled.
Stencils. I was thinking stencils could be a good idea.
Yeah.
Sort of
Blocks of colors that repeat and patterns that repeat, changing the color with the stencil, so there's a continuity to it some way.
I think.
I mean,
if you look at Larchmont did a stencil. I think they had there was a nonprofit that funded some of it, but they sort of tried to make them all look uniform, and then some restaurants took it to a different level, especially with the winter dining. But there was a similarity in a stencil.
Well, because they all said.
They all said, al fresco, Larchmont al fresco. It was only like this big. Yeah. And my other thing is, Marina, I was going to do a mock-up with Photoshop. I'm not going to I want to get photos of what the barriers look like now and then like put the designs on the barriers so we can actually visualize,
That's a good idea. How big are they, Jackie? Do you know?
Yeah.
How long?
The barriers?
Yeah. Do you know how long each one is?
They're probably like 8 feet.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say 4 by 8, but
I think they're all 4 feet.
4 by 8.
4 feet tall?
No, it's probably like 4 feet long.
Wide.
No, I don't think 4 feet tall though.
No.
No, they're probably just.
Okay. Probably 2 feet tall, maybe.
2 feet, yeah.
3 feet? 2 feet tall?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe even 2 by 6 or something.
They're a little more than 2, I would say.
I don't think they're that long. I think they're maybe 4 feet long.
Yeah, they're probably too heavy to be 8 feet.
And Jackie, one thing that you could think about if you have a small crew painting all of them, you could have 1 or 2 elements on each that are very similar, like a border at a certain height, and then there's some, some difference in the middle of that, but you could have like 1 or 2 key things, even if they were in different colors, that repeated on every single one. In the scheme, in the 2 foot or 18-inch to 22-inch, whatever it was. And that might also assuage some of Marina's trepidation of it kind of looking like a hodgepodge, where there was some grounding as you went all the way down.
Yeah.
If we did
so
this might be boring, but I just want to throw this like a vine that goes, just doesn't have to be a vine, but I'm just throwing it out there. Just like a vine with a little, but right across the whole thing. And maybe we even do words, really easy to do, kind of interesting.
Stencil.
But like a design that just goes down the avenue. And I know that's not what we were thinking, but as I'm a bit of a skeptic around the execution here, with reason. I mean, I've done some things like this too, and I'm concerned. So Jackie, you think there are maybe 12 to 15 setups? I know that's a number that you didn't introduce, but that you kind of agreed with.
No, I don't know.
I mean, Nora's going to know for sure in the next
numbers. I think the barriers are
couple
all
days, but that sounds about right.
By 2.5, and I think there might have been 7 or 8 setups in the village, and the way we did it was different from Larchmont because of our parallel parking. So the barriers were at the end of the parking lot, sort of parallel to the sidewalk. And then there were simply sawhorses lining the parking spaces. So, so it was really just having these barriers at the edge of Mamaroneck, like driving backing up.
Parallel,
Well, yeah, parallel.
parallel with the sidewalk.
Yeah.
What about sailboats? A series of geometric sailboats of different sizes that go down toward the harbor in a little line.
Sweet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I guess, I mean, I'm hearing all the concerns. And I agree that it should not look worse than how it looked before. So we want to make it look better, and we want it cohesive. And so maybe there is a design or a stenciling process that a crew could do to do it. Maybe it's not a call out to artists. Maybe that's the way to really keep it cohesive.
Yeah.
Right.
And Jackie,
And
I
not
wonder
to
if it'd even
compete with the arts and eats.
I wonder if you'd even be allowed to, and Nora, you'd probably know best. I wonder if you'd be able to paint all of the sawhorses one single solid color all the way down as well. So you,
I don't know if there's sawhorses that the village uses for other things, but that's.
yeah. So yeah, you
Yeah.
might not be able to.
I don't know. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know that sawhorses have to be any particular color. I do know that there's a, you know, one of the things that was for every community, not just the village, is that you want these barriers to be obvious. You want some orange around because you want cars not to hit them.
Right.
Primary purpose.
Well, there's
Right,
that.
we don't want to disguise them. We
Yeah,
can't disguise
No
them.
camouflage.
The real purpose.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
They are a
Right.
safe
Right. Let's remember.
Yeah.
Orange
All
could
right.
be our border, fluorescent orange.
Yeah.
Right. Something like that.
Don't crush the
All right.
Mamaronekians. Yes.
All right. I'm on it. Melinda, you're with me on that
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
I'm with you on it.
Okay. Anybody else want to help out on the I need
I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
However,
I'll help paint.
Okay.
I was going to say I can help paint.
Cool. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Well, we got a crew. Okay. That sounds good. Liz and Melinda, and Nora. Okay. Anything else? Any other business? We're good? All right. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Larry, seconded. Do it, Heather. Come on, Heather.
What?
You can second it. Just tell me you seconded.
Yes. Good.
All right.
Yes, there you go.
Hey,
All right.
Woo!
all right.
Good. All right. You did it.
I
Okay.
did something.
Okay.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
night.
you. Thanks,
Like-
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Take
Good
care.
night.
Good night.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.